Hey guys, we just got done with our very first hibachi dinner together. It was a great night. We actually ended up sitting at the same table as a girl who was turning 5, celebrating her birthday, and she was kind enough to share her leftovers with me. So
there's no shame. Andy ate her leftovers.
We should start over. We shouldn't tell them this. This is embarrassing. But it was great. We had a great experience. We're looking forward to seeing everybody on Sunday for Resurrection Sunday, or as everybody else calls it, Easter. You may have heard of it before. Sunday, we're going to be in home fellowships. So we're looking forward to that. But Friday and Saturday is Passover. And I feel like you know more about that than I do. Tell them about Passover.
Jesus is our Passover lamb. Yay.
That's good. That actually, she didn't know what verse I was going to read, and that ties in perfectly because I have a word of encouragement for you from 1 Corinthians chapter 5. Verse 7, it says this. It says, "So get rid of the yeast. Our true identity is flat and plain, not puffed up with the wrong kind of ingredient. The Messiah, our Passover lamb, has already been sacrificed," that's what she said,
yes,
"for the Passover meal, and we are the unraised bread part of the feast. So let's live out our part in the feast, not as raised bread swollen with the yeast of evil, but as flat bread, simple, genuine, and unpretentious." And what I love about this is it's comparing the Passover feast in the Old Testament with our identity now and our experience as believers in the New Testament, saying that Jesus is the Passover lamb, we are the bread portion of the feast, and yeast represents evil. And so it's talking about the fact that in the Old Testament, as people prepared to celebrate Passover, they would get all the yeast out of their house. They would ruthlessly search for it and eliminate it. Yeah, exactly. And so now Paul is taking that and he's saying, hey, the truth is the picture of the lamb in the Old Testament is a picture of Christ, and the picture of the bread is a picture of us. And our true identity is without sin now. That's who we are. That's who God's made us to be. But yet at the same time, we see things in our lives that maybe don't match up with that. So he's saying, hey, this is a great time to look at your life and get rid of the yeast, because ultimately our true identity is pure in Jesus, that he's purified us. We are not bound to sin anymore. We are alive in Jesus.
Yes.
We're excited about that. We're going to see you Sunday, home fellowship, 10 a.m. Happy Resurrection Sunday / Easter. Don't miss it.
We love you.
Bye.